Alright, hello. Mr. Yetix is back in the house. I haven't got a hat on though, but I have got a beard. I'm just changing it up for you, keeping things interesting. Okay, so today I'd like to talk about a subject that has been brought up by my good pal Joe Kennedy again. Thank you, Joe. And his basic question was, what fitness training could I or should I do to aid my Wing Chun? And it's a really good question. Because basically, as you know, Wing Chun, I should have to say this, doesn't require physical strength to be effective. The idea being that it operates in the principles of structure, biomechanics, levers, and intelligence, and awareness of situations to keep you safe and to help you win when you should come around to use it. So does that mean that you can be as weak as possible and healthy as possible and still hope to get the best results out? Yes and no. Now, Jeff Thompson, who's a very scary chap, as you probably may have heard of him, he once said that fatigue makes a coward out of all of us. And he's absolutely right. And if you've ever done any sparring, as I have done quite a little bit, you'll realise that as soon as you get tired, it's the most scary thing in the world when somebody's coming at you and you literally don't have the energy to even protect yourself. So on that basis, I would say that, as a general rule, I would advise everybody watching this video to lift weights. Everybody should be lifting weights. I've actually written an ebook about this. If you want it, PM me and I'll send it to you. Everybody should be in the gym and everybody should be doing compound lifts. Unless you've got an injury that prevents you from doing so, there's no reason for you not to go and join a cheap chain gym, start deadlifting with proper form, squatting, benching, and getting that core strength together that you're going to need for general life and general functional health and being an active operating human unit, which is fantastically important regardless of whether you train Wing Chun or not. So, do you need all this strength, all these muscles to do Wing Chun? No, you don't. Will Wing Chun operate without it? Yes, it will. But if you are fit and healthy and if you are strong, it can only be a benefit to you. Okay, so with regards to the sort of fitness you're going to need for operating Wing Chun in a real life situation, any increase in cardio is going to be a weapon that you can use in a case of a fight. Now, Wing Chun is operating in a 1-2 finish kind of a situation. In an ideal scenario, it would be contact, block, strike, end, get the fuck out, dodge. Okay, that is how it's designed to operate. Now, keyboard warriors, don't get upset. I know that things don't always go like that, and you might have a bit of a grapple and it might go to the ground and you could be exchanging shots, but no street fight looks like an MMA fight. No street fight is 3 5-minute rounds with a referee in between them and everybody exchanging shots tit for tat. It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. If you've ever been in a street fight, you'll know this. Okay, somebody attacks somebody else, there is a scuffle, somebody goes down, the other person either runs away, gets arrested, whatever. Okay, so if Wing Chun operates like that, you could say that, well, why is cardio so important? Well, what about if it doesn't? Okay, what about if you are in an exchange? What about if it involves some running before? So you're running, you're out of breath, and you still got to operate your Wing Chun. Any cardio you've got that the other guy doesn't have is a weapon you can use against him. Okay, so by all means, get fit, go for a run, go for a swim, increase your heart's capacity and your lung capacity to pump air and blood around your body for as long as humanly possible. This will mean that you will be an operating human unit for as long as you feasibly can be, which can only be a good thing. Your physical strength, while you don't need it to do Wing Chun techniques, you will need it to do them with force and explosiveness. Okay, and if you're more explosive than the other guy, you're going to have more impact in what you're doing. Okay, so you can manipulate and disrupt the other person's center line and structure with your Wing Chun. But when it comes to strike, you can strike decisively, okay? You can use all your fantastic quad muscles to drive out of your stance. You can use your big triceps to drive your elbows forward, okay? And you know, they say that it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but I'd always put money on the bigger dog if I didn't know either of them, okay? So hopefully that answers the question. Fitness for Wing Chun, do you need it? No. Should you have it? Yes. Will it be a benefit if you do? Yes. What shall I do? Go to the gym, lift weights. Yeah? What should I do? Do some running, do some swimming, get your general fitness and cardio going on. If you're a healthy, happy, functioning human individual, your entire life is going to get better, let's face it. We all know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Take your vitamins, read your science books, and be good people to each other, okay? Hopefully we'll never have to talk about this ever again. So thanks very much for the question, Joe. That was awesome. Remember, if anybody else has any other questions, fire them at me. I'm happy to address them. And like I always say, I don't know everything, but I know what I know. You're listening to my opinions, okay? And I'm sure you have your own, so please leave a comment down here. So me and my beard are going to say ta-ta. Thanks very much for listening. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.